Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You may notice it's silent. Well, for the most part, the lack of music is what I'm referencing. That is because the last time I did Tropico 6 stream, I got an email saying that there was multiple copyright strikes, which I presume is from the music, so I've decided to mute music to prevent that from happening again. So sorry for the inconvenience.
Do you remember Mount Kraken, President? Intrigue with the Axis.
I've actually done this one before, so I know what I'm doing here. It's not a blind playthrough.
But this story began many centuries ago, when the ancient civilization of the Izkaz, rather eccentrically, decided to live beneath the volcano that they worshipped. Disaster loomed. Years later, as the Allies and Axis clashed across the globe, all that remained of the Iska people was their fabled treasure, and its conveniently undefined curse. Time is precious, President.
Ah, Presidente. Does this island belong to you? It is very nice. And now that the need for pleasantries is over, let us make a deal.
Well, considering it's from the ancient times, and that they lived under a literal volcano, this curse must have been an extremely active volcano. Like, people probably thought a lot of things that were cursed have natural explanations. Like, this ancient civilization decided to live under a volcano, which is not a good idea, considering eruptions. And when they realized it erupted so many times, they thought it must be some curse from some supernatural force. In reality, it was just nature being nature. So obviously we're not going to fall for the whole curse of the mountain thing, and we're just gonna take gold from the volcano. That being said, it's an active volcano, so we're gonna have to worry about the fire. Well, we got a textile mill, we got wool, we got a power plant already set up, so...
Airplanes have revolutionized warfare, yet Tropico still has no air force. An official palace statement says, learn to fly one, then we will get planes.
Well, since we have a bunch of hides coming out, a tannery would definitely be good here. Oh, I already got the Axis here, and I'm going to request financial aid.
They call me. I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
Teamsters Port. I'm going to make a third one. Put this one right here. Have to get another Teamsters Port, of course. Gonna go ahead and put some deckhands on here. See, I know we can make sugar. So I'll go ahead and double up on the sugar plantations. And we're gonna need a manure spreader. Right there. A rum distillery right here. Logging facilities can go over there. You have a better idea. I already have one. Coconut harvester, it can go here. I'll reconsider where I put the rum distillery. It can go there. Let's make there. I'll rush production on this. That should increase job quality. This should increase the amount of
A good
manure I
leader
can go
listens to the
for.
people, Presidente. Show you care for your Tropican comrades and win their hearts and souls. Though you do not get to keep them, okay?
Speaking of souls, I'd imagine that El Presidente is looking forward to joining me in heaven, rather than going to the other place. The Good Shepherd looks after the sheep, don't you agree?
All right. Let's make that logging facility good. I mean, the next priority not good. And this lumber mill will do. And after the lumber mill, I'll go ahead and set up a shipyard. There. Rum. I'll buy another one for cloth. Rum and cloth. I already have cloth going, so that's good. What else can I do? I don't know there's many other good options here. So there. That's not too expensive, so I'll just go ahead and get that started. Selective breeding, that's definitely going to be good. I'll put the bus garage on here, over here. Gotta get production going.
Presidente, you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Stay still, Wolfgang! Do not move!
I'm already on the process of doing that, so that's not a problem.
Remember the story of the man.
All right. There, get some research going for that. And rush production for these buildings. That should get less people off the streets, which is good. I can also make money from these too. Fully employed. Build a tavern over there. Where do I put the circus? Right there will be good.
It is a great day for our...
Hey, Carl, do any of these up?
Yeah, I'll save some money. So I can build a shipyard.
A good deed, President.
Trying to build. Did before. It's maybe pricey, but it'll be worth it. Early game, you need to build up industry. for exports and stuff like that. Got to get a good economy going so you can build other stuff. Should probably get healthcare facilities next. Your fund is low, but healthcare will be a problem if I don't get it.
You're helping the Axis steal your own gold? Oh, I do so miss the days when God would simply rain fire and brimstone upon the wicked.
Okay, well, speaking of getting a clinic, if I upgrade one mine, I can get a free clinic. So that's good.
Better than nothing, Presidente. Is that going to be your epitaph? Or do you plan to live forever?
All right. Now that I have my free clinic set up, it's time to build it. Need to set one up over here too, of course. Might as well get a couple more people over here.
Remember
That should help with
the
fun.
story of the man who built his house on a foundation of
That should help with the fun rating. No. There we go.
Presidente, you know I never eavesdrop, but I must tell you what I overheard.
So we have a saboteur that wants to destroy one of our mines, but not kill anyone. Interesting. Maybe someone who is opposed to the Axis. I get the Allies, for example. Guess we have no choice but to rebuild. Actually, I already know what they're going to ask me to do. They want me to set up a guard tower. There we go. There.
Mining gold under an act.
Yep, and that's just I predicted it.
Can you believe that was just a small volcano? Heaven help us if Mount Kraken itself blows its top.
Well, we are going to need a fire station. Just not now. Open another. There.
The comrades are restless, Presidente. They...
Yes. More financial aid. I'll go ahead and just rush production the guard towers.
The new guard towers are excellent, President. They still have that new guard tower smell.
Let's not get too superstitious, guys. Alright, we need, now that I have a good amount of gold, I need to continue building up the economy I got. Oh, okay. Cigars would be a good one to invest in. Have to be like back here. Think back here. Right there will do good. I do know there's an iron mine nearby. So, let's pump out some iron. Iron and coal can make steel. Rush production that. I'm gonna high prioritize the tobacco. And iron mine. Let's see what else we got here. Second coal mine, not too far away from that. Of course, there's a bunch of gold on this volcano here. We got some nickel over here. Actually, a whole bunch of nickel over here. Need to grow my population first. Actually, I should probably take this time to build a high school. Hello, Mochi. How is it going? This is Tropico, the city building game I told you about earlier. By earlier I mean a few streams ago. It does have music. It's not normally this silent, but due to copyright issues, I've had to mute it. Where's the high? There it is. Where? High school will be good. Oh, I got the state loan edict.
How fortunate that we do not use gold.
There we go. Okay, what's the plan? Steel mill and cigar factory. Another edict will be industrialization. Buy blueprints for both of those. Yes, it is. There's a lot of Caribbean music in it that would you be able to hear, but due to copyright, I can't really show you that because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I got an email for a copyright strike. Well, not a copyright strike, but saying that there was a lot of copyrighted music in there that they muted, and that I should be more careful. So I have to be good and not have that. Should I do a cannery? Yeah, I could do a... Well, actually, first, I need fish first, so I need to build this. As you can see, it's a city building simulation with some politics in there, like here. I got factions like the capitalists, communists, religious faction, militarist. This is going on during the World War eras, so I got allies and Axis, which is my foreign relationship. In the Cold War, it's the East and West. Then the modern era, it's Middle East, Russia, China, US, EU, European Union, China, and I also have to keep my people happy or they'll rebel. I got food happiness, which is basically giving them plenty of food. Healthcare, which is giving them doctors. Fun, which is getting them entertainment. Faith, which is giving them churches and stuff. Housing, which is housing people. Jobs, giving them jobs. Liberty is basically building stuff like newspapers, radio, TV stations. And crime is basically the amount of criminals on the island, and I combat that with police officers and prisons and stuff like that. Like here's unemployed citizens and homeless citizens. when I played Tropico 4, they didn't have the list of homeless citizens, so I had to guess. But this game, it tells you how many homeless there are. And you can see shacks like this one to let you know that you need to build a house there. Which I'm going to do. Also, you need to be careful about what type of house you build. Like, apartments are for well-off people who are like middle class. Flop houses and bunk houses are for poor people. There's also housing for rich people, which in the form of mansions. There's also certain entertainments catering to them, like taverns and circuses are for poor. Restaurants for well-off, which I presume is basically people with high school education. Yeah, there's different types of education. There's uneducated, there's high school, which do the middle-class job for being well-off, and then there's college, which is for the rich jobs. There's also a bunch of edicts that you can administer, like I did the agricultural subsidies, and that increases the efficiency of agricultural buildings like ranches and plantations. And efficiency basically means I get more stuff from them, which basically how it works is plantation makes raw materials. Those materials then go to factories to make other materials, like I can process sugar into rum, or if I have cocoa, I think cola, whatever the heck, chocolate, I can actually make chocolate bars with it. I can turn trees into lumber, into planks, which I can either turn into furniture or, in this case, boats. You also need power too. You can, so I got a power plant right here. There's also nuclear power plants for which power on uranium. You also have wind turbines and solar power. Whole bunch of neat stuff. This game is really fun. One thing, and when you're issuing edicts, you have to be careful not to piss off one faction, because some edicts, like the food for the people, which means that citizens consume more food, which increases food quality, but it decreases capitalist standing by 10 and increases communist by 5. If a certain faction's standing goes down too low, they will basically make things worse. You'll get an ultimatum saying that you fulfill our quest line or we'll make things worse. With the capitalist, it's like they'll basically double the prices of new buildings, and I think they'll also mess with the export prices, which is bad for me because that's how I'm making my money right now. So it's not really a good idea to make one faction too angry. I did not mean to do that. Well, that's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm actually going to make both these high priority. And I'll just make the fishing... Go ahead and make housing there. Also, people will... my citizens like to have houses right next to where they work. There.
I sometimes wonder about your final confession.
Yeah,
Presidente.
on occasion you'll also get demands from certain factions. If you manage to complete them, you'll get increased standing. Oh, I should also mention that there's elections, which you of course can choose not to do if you want to go that route. And if you lose an election, it's game over. So you definitely, and appeasing the factions is also good for that. Like my rating, it says with the check mark with the circle on the upper left, 55%. So it's good. It means if there's an election, I'll win because I have most of the supporters.
I have a problem, Presidente. A saboteur has been harassing the miners who whisper of the Izcan curse. I dislike superstition, Presidente, and I dislike problems.
Yeah, I'm also doing a major quest, so once you complete certain quests, another one will come. And this one, my goal is basically to give the Axis more gold.
There's a volcano erupting, Presidente, in case you hadn't noticed. Happy? It's a physical symptom of the greed in your soul. Or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that, so... Because this volcano is very active. Speaking of which, now would be a good time to get a fire station set up. I'll set up one right here. I'll make it high priority.
The smog from the volcano makes it hard to see, Presidente.
Well, it's actually on the...
army needs to see things. It's called
This game is quite humorous in its delivery. So they just tend to poke fun at a lot of things, like modern politics, for example. I actually played the Tropico 4 on the 360, and I liked it. I actually liked it quite a bit on there. So I decided to get Tropico 6 this Christmas, so I could have so I could stream it. Since I can't really stream anything on the 360. Because it's not connected to the internet and I need a physical connection to make that work. Let's see if I can't make pineapples. Oh, pineapple's actually pretty good over here. Whoops. My bad. I'll go ahead and set up another plantation for pineapples. Yeah, the more types of food you get, the greater food happiness is. Not to mention, I can process pineapples into no, that's a creamery, not a cannery. I wanted this. I will get a creamery, though. But I want to get a cannery first. Need another manure spreader. That keeps this keeps the plantations fertile.
That no country thinks Tropico. In recent news, Tropicans play it cool as volcanic activity comes to an end.
Well, that volcanic eruption wasn't too bad. I was expecting more damage, but that's nothing I can't handle. This is basically a list of the trade route offers I can do. And it's important that you do these because they'll increase the prices of certain stuff that's exported, and will increase your standing with the Axis or the Allies. But since the Allies and Axis are enemies, if you do an Axis route, it lowers your standing with the Allies, and vice versa. No good trade routes yet. Also, if you get like 10K in debt, you can't really build anything. So there are portions in this game where you just gotta wait for till you get money. Wait for more money.
The task is done. You ask how much you are to be paid? A questioning intellect is to be respected.
Did you know that a full third of the disciples were fishermen, Presidente? That's 4 times as many as were anti-Roman terrorists.
I just realized something. Remember that saboteur? They don't actually say who it was. So, it's not technically a spoiler, but I heavily suspected it's her. Sister Francisca. Because they mentioned, I think they mentioned something about the saboteur, about them
Your judgment is
looking like a penguin. Yeah, they mentioned they either mentioned it before or later on in the game, but yeah, they do mention that they think the saboteur is a penguin, and they reference a few times, maybe not in this chapter, but in other parts, that they basically reference the nun as a penguin lady. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and she's asking for a boat. And her wording here is making it look like she's just wanting to have a fisherman's wharf so she can more easily sabotage.
Have you heard about the saboteur, Presidente? There's a rumor that the Axis are being harassed
the penguin.
by a TNT-toting penguin.
Yeah, and also she doesn't like people dying for no good reason. And then earlier she mentioned that she lured the miners away, that the miners were lured away with chocolate while the mine was destroyed. So yeah, I'm convinced that she's the saboteur.
Remember, loose lips might sink ships, so tight your lips with a Tropicon-made spanner. You won't regret it.
Excellent, Presidente. I always knew you were righteous. A righteous pain in the backside, but righteous nonetheless.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want
Here,
a choice
you could-
in how they are ruled.
Yeah.
So selfish.
You can choose to not to allow elections, but that'll basically decrease your standing with everyone. I think it might even get so bad that they might turn rebels. So if you deny elections, the people might start rebelling, especially if their happiness is low or too low, and then you'll have to build military facilities to keep them in line. Faith happiness is not looking too good. Go ahead and praise the capitalists so they don't get too low on me. You can also, another neat thing in this game compared to Tropico 4 is when you made promises in Tropico 4, I don't really think it made much of a difference. You can make promises, but whether you fulfilled them or not didn't matter. But in this game, if you make a promise, you'll basically get a quest, and they expect you to actually make good on it. Or if you fail to do so, you won't be permitted to make a promise in the next election.
It was your trust that made it possible. Your trust of me, El Presidente. Your Presidente does not ignore your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere, but it is unwise to worship outside in hurricane season. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists.
You are looking cheerful today, Presidente. Quite unlike someone who had disappointed the most feared officer in the Axis.
I won't do meat right now. Yeah, you can also can meat and coffee in here. But I already got fish and pineapples in production. Technically I only need one, but having two will actually allow me to ensure that area has plenty of stuff to keep going.
I have a little task that...
Nah, sure, no problem.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
There we go. Also, they tell you what efficiency does here. Like this one scales the storage capacity, which I assume means they can carry more. If you increase the efficiency here, it scales the amount of times you see a freighter, which probably increases the rate in which you get money. Place starting bus right here. Ending bus stop can go right here, I guess.
Our comrades rejoice.
There we go. There, now I'm getting high school educated kids. I suppose I need to make a church. Right there will be good. I'll definitely need it because I'm gonna have to make good on my promise, increase the faith happiness, and having more churches is the best way to do that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and add more Teamsters because that will. Because I think that what that does is allow stuff to get transported quicker. And I feel like as you get more production stuff like steel mills and stuff, more plantations, you're gonna need more Teamsters to carry all the stuff around. Go ahead and make another. Oh, right here's a good spot for another one. There we go. That should decrease homelessness. Go ahead and build that church up. I'll definitely need it. I'll have to make a second one. I may have to make a second one.
We defeated the smog, President. I will commission a statue of the enemy to commemorate this historic victory.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to
Oh.
vote for you, President.
You can also rig elections too.
Many times.
That only takes you so far. If you're losing by a large margin, that's not going to help you. But if it's only by a little bit, then that can help you not get booted off the island. I've been neglecting it, but I need to build a pirate cove and do a loot thing. Oh, what a loot command. Yeah, another neat thing about this about Tropico 6 that wasn't in the others is that, of course, you can branch off to other islands, but you can also do raids like this. And those raids can actually give you landmarks like the White House, Stonehenge, I think those Easter Island heads, Great Wall of China, etc., etc.
And the gold shipments go well. But as the Chancellor says, when things look good, it is time to plan for failure.
Okay, now we need to make weapons, but I'm going to hold off on that just a little bit. In order to make weapons, I mean, I'm going to have to go over here and get some nickel over there.
Action is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce. Presidente, I know you...
Let's see, do I have any
Everyone
employee of the month?
and working hard is a virtue.
Basically means I work double shifts, which means I get more done. So I do employee of the month. Advanced boats makes the boats quicker. That's a good one. Okay, I can do more trade routes. Though I am pretty broke right now, I should be careful about what I do. Got homelessness down quite a bit. That's good. Efficiency will also increase the rate. Well, yeah, increase service quality, which will also increase faith happiness. What should I loot? Let's do that. Then afterwards, I will have... I'll do that. Go ahead and make another entertainment facility here at a restaurant. Now I need to do a Teamsters port over here, as this island has a bunch of nickel, which I'll need for the weapons they want me to produce. So I'll make 2 of these mines. 1, 2. Rush production there. Add some deckhands. I'll make another bus garage for transportation. Starting bus stop will be right there. And we'll be over here. There's also more fertile ground for our plantations over here as well. That's for entertainment. Actually, while I'm at it, second church will be helpful. I'll rush production of that. You can actually relocate buildings. I'll go ahead and bring this one over here.
Asking, how can I help El Presidente win the war? The palace replies, vote El Presidente in the next election.
Population's going to be pretty low down here, so at least for a little while.
Docks were attacked by the saboteur, and the Axis are in disarray. One person would need some pretty serious backup to pull that off.
An ordinary man would be very happy with the gold you have delivered, Presidente. But the Chancellor is no ordinary man.
Okay. This means another Teamsters port right here. And another mine over here.
My word, this island certainly has a volcano problem. God's plan for global central heating wasn't one of his best.
No word yet from the palace on how El Presidente ended the volcanic eruptions, but this fight with giant lava monster is hotly tipped.
Rush production. Newspaper wouldn't be too bad. I could use the newspapers to, and radio stations for that matter, to generate revenue. They also increase liberty.
I'm so glad I made this.
Oh, there's also the Swiss bank account, which is basically you can gather money for it. In Tropico 4, it didn't really do anything. It was just I think it gave you a score. That's probably it. This game you can buy perks with it, like increased standing. You can get cheaper blueprints. And the broker is good at giving you quests that'll get you more. Go ahead and make another entertainment building. What else can I do? You can check people by wealth. I have 10 rich people, 178 well off, 195 poor, 0 broke. What's my steam? I'm going to issue another edict that'll help me get more money called wealth tax. $5 for every rich or filthy rich adult each month. Though the capitalists really don't like it. But the communists do.
For some reason, other nations never quite managed to
Also, if I was a leader, I would definitely do wealth tax.
Moolah by raising a tax that only affects the wealthiest citizens. It's free money in the treasury, and the only downside is the burning hatred of the capitalists. Besides, the
yeah, I don't care about that.
View this as rather hilarious.
I can make up for that by making luxury entertainment. Like, I'll go ahead and open a theater.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later, Atlantis fish people, the real underwater menace.
Right there. Might as well get some more. Transportation. That can help. Just rush production of that. There you go. There's some housing right here for you guys. Go ahead and do a ranch first. Doesn't look like there's a good spot for sheep or goats in this area. Oh, actually, there's a good spot for goats here. If I want to make milk. Yeah, that'll do. But I need a ranch over here. Actually, I am gonna need. I just remember I am gonna need some pig ranches, so I'm. So I'll definitely need to build both of these.
Another day, another...
Here, I can get money from that. Also, newspapers, radio shows can also help you gain favor in elections. Manure spreader. Should probably build a fire station in the area too. If fires like this happen, fire stations can counter it. Also, if you once you research the fire station, which is somewhere, I think it's somewhere in the Cold War, meaning we won't get it because this scenario only takes place in the World Wars. We can also make fire stations lower the upkeep of nearby buildings.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Ask for financial aid. Yeah, that's another good thing for having good relations with the other factions. Is you can request financial aid to help you out. In addition to state loans, which is a good edict. You only of course you'll have to pay back 80,000 in expenses, but you'll get a good boost of money, which you can use to help build industries, which will help you pay that back. Also, the access request to the barracks near the embassy, which I will oblige. Actually, I'll make that normal. I should probably work on getting that weapons facility. Where would I put that? Right here will be good. There. The pasture prohibition is so they can make manure, and manure is important to keep the plantations fertile. Go ahead and max out the budget for mines. Now, let's see if there are any other plantations I can make. Cough. I can make a rubber. The rubber is more useful in the Cold War and modern era than it is here. But I can still get some money off of it. Probably build a grocery too. And probably another Teamster's office. There we go. Let's see what I can do next.
They call me... Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Oh. That's right, a library. Library will be good.
I understand our requests have been fulfilled.
There's some... This will help. This will give us more research points, which will make me gain some of the edicts quicker. I'll go ahead and increase the budget on healthcare. There we go. You need to keep bringing in high school workers.
My word, this island certainly has a volcano problem. God's plan for global central heating wasn't one of his best.
No word yet from the palace on how El Presidente ended the volcanic eruptions. But fist fight with giant lava monster is hotly tipped.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little time.
Yes, definitely make that a high priority. Weapons sell for good amount. Leather, canned goods, Another state loan. Rush production. I think I'll do an apartment here. The areas nearby here are well off. Couple houses right here. I think I should bring, oops, I should probably bring in some cops.
Remember, Tropico could be invaded at any time. Keep your survival kit on hand. In the event of panic, breathe into the paper bag.
There. Alright, what else can I build? That creamery. Yeah, that'll work. Now where am I gonna build it? Right here.
I understand our requests have been fulfilled.
Another bunkhouse. Leather boats. Financial aid. Now for a police station over here. One right there. Another. Over. I'll relocate this. Go ahead and increase the wage of them. I'll go ahead and I'll max out the wage for these guys.
Everyone has to do their bit for the war.
Yeah, here's what I'm talking about with ultimatum. It doubles all money costs, halve all trade prices, halves the broker conversion rate for Swiss bank money, and it's for 1 year. So either build this prison within 1,883 days, or the capitalists wreck my economy. That's not a problem. Prison isn't. Where would I put a prison? Right here.
It has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
Well, I prioritize that prison. Go ahead and max out the wage for Teamsters.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Housing happiness can be really hard. I'll just do fun happiness. That one's easier.
Tropico, my beloved homeland, my adoring people. With sorrow I have...
They come. Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Why pay for police officers when we're paying the army just to sit around on their ample buttocks? For a modest annual fee, every soldier could do double duty as policeman and help the real cops catch the bad guys to boot. Sure, citizens will grumble about loss of freedom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You're never really free.
There. That should increase capitalist standing.
Is it bra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, or perhaps taka-taka-taka-taka? Which do you think sound better?
My word, this island certainly has a volcano problem. God's plan for global central heating wasn't one of his best.
Our money's at work, Prez.
In recent news, Tropicans play it cool as volcanic activity comes to an end.
I'm sure the good citizens...
That's for more knowledge generation, which is always good.
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce. Presidente,
It's time to make a fun pier. Definitely need a couple. Okay. I have no power over here. Electric substation.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Good job there, President.
Convincing talk basically allows you to auto complete a quest,
Busy with exciting adventures.
which is really good.
Tropicans for military action warn that it can happen here. So remember to donate your unwanted bullets to keep our brave soldiers
Go ahead and
firing.
do a second shift here. There we go. There, I have a military presence on all three of the islands I occupy. Gonna go ahead and upgrade that to a church. Proper church. That'll house more people. I need to make a customs office. That definitely needs to happen.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little task.
My word. This island certainly has a volcano problem. God's plan for global central heating wasn't one of his best.
No word yet from the palace on how El Presidente ended the volcanic eruptions. But fist fight with giant lava monster is hotly tipped.
Presidente, I am breathing deeply. I am controlling my anger because I am a civilized man, and I will civilize you if you speak one word.
Well, we're doing what we can to find out who the saboteur is. You need to chill. Actually, are there any others? I could do canned goods. I could do boats. There we go. Actually, I'll go ahead and
lost?
Max out payment for them to increase my export rates. Make an opera house. No, we don't need that. More money regeneration. There we go. I'm going to need to have a substation over here. I see what's going on.
And now, a message from El Presidente. Buy war bonds. They help us win the war, and you can win fabulous prizes.
Maybe this will help. There we go.
They come now.
They want to give my Pirate Cove a workout. All right. There. Now I have to play the waiting game.
Resident.
Branding permit will add more to my Swiss bank. Church fee lowers standing with religious, and it also makes churches less efficient, but I also get money from them. And it should reduce the heat I get from capitalists. Go ahead and have them canned meat is as well. Go ahead and max out for grocery. Oh, I have a lot of unemployed people now. Jeez. Need to do something about that. All of them are uneducated, so... What could I do? Well, I can make a second. Actually, hold on before I do that. Let me issue industrialization edict. Tan. I'll make another one of those. Second cannery will be good. As will a second rum distillery. Oh. Oh, this one's a good one.
Canal Uno. More than just El Presidente's favorite radio station. What does that say? Love! We love El Presidente with all our hearts.
Now the newspaper will do good. And I can do another fisherman's wharf here.
My word, this island certainly has a volcano problem. God's plan for global central heating wasn't one of his best.
You can unlock smugglers by getting a pirate cove, so...
No word yet from the palace on how El Presidente ended the volcanic eruptions. But this fight with giant lava monster is hotly tipped.
done?
The citizens are demanding elections, President.
Gonna go ahead and do housing, happiness. And I'll increase healthcare.
Palace is
People of Tropico, it is I, your Presidente. You have showed your faith in me, and that faith will be rewarded. Every Tropican will get what they deserve. And what
A few opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Presidente, I am counting to 10. My implacable self-control sometimes requires this.
So, Presidente, your concerted efforts to expel the invaders have resulted in them moving in permanently. Reverse psychology, I presume?
You know I never gossip, unless the news is spicy. And this is red hot. The Axis embassy was burned down, Presidente, by the nun.
Oh, so your spine can be reinserted when required. Is that so? What a medical marvel! And what a terrible mistake you have just made, Presidente.
Crap, that's not good.
Let penultimate.
Alright, we need a commando garrison.
The garrison is complete.
General Rodriguez and I have made a secret plan to free Tropico from the Axis. Oh, it is not secret from you, Presidente.
We already got the pig ranch set up earlier. Need to go ahead and set up a second clinic. I'm gonna make a bank. Yeah, banks give me more, generate more income.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good?
My word.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
No word yet from the palace on how El Presidente ended the volcanic eruptions. But fist fight with giant lava monster is hotly tipped.
Alright. Still have a lot of homeless people. You see, it was like I said before, the nun was responsible. I actually just chose to kick the excess out on my own accord, which is probably why I didn't figure that out last time. What to do now?
The election is a landslide.
You're looking magnificent today, Presidente. Have you done something with your hair?
Presidente,
I'm gonna go ahead and make a third clinic. Might as well make a Teamsters port. That should help deal with my unemployment issue. Gonna create a minister. I'll do some deckhands as well.
Official announcement from the palace declares that we are definitely winning the war. Keep listening to find out which side we are currently on.
Ah.
Excellent, excellent.
There we go.
I knew I could count on you to do the right thing. Eventually, and for a price.
Don't you just love...
We're gonna blow up the volcano. I'm guessing to prevent the Axis from taking the place over, because it's only a matter of time.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
There we go. There we go.
Another day, another...
Go ahead and make a second weapons facility. Weapons factory. Teamster's office. There we go.
the chefs have reached the kitchen, Commander, but the bacon is stuck to the griddle.
Oh, I did need to make rubber
The bacon is burning.
plantation after all. Well, I'm already in the process of that. Yeah, things are getting becoming quite interesting.
Everyone has...
The comrades are restless.
Sir, yes, sir.
There we go.
They call me... Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
The bun is in the oven, Commander. The chefs have their spatulas, and the ingredients are all neatly chopped. We are ready for you to say grace.
All right. I believe once we trigger this, this will be the end. And I was right.
To escape with our lives, Presidente. Our lives and the backpack full of gold you quite rightly made me swim with.
It's kind of
It's
shameful.
the funniest thing, though. As we fled Mount Kraken's hungry lava, pushing citizens aside as we ran, I'm sure I remember the nun loading a wooden crate onto a tramp steamer. I think it was bound for Vatican City. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
And that's it. That's that mission. I'll be right back. this concludes another mission. Not sure what else to do. Was thinking about ending the stream. Been going for over 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream. And that... thanks for joining me, guys. Tomorrow I will be doing Sword Art Online, Licorice. I'll be continuing the DLC mission, Forget-Me-Nots. As I'm trying to make the weekends dedicated for anime games. My plan is basically to complete the 2 DLCs for Alicization Licorice and then I'm going to do a Neptunia game that I got over the holidays. Sisters versus Sisters. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.